The Virtual Tank Card. A PowerPoint presentation by John Coons. Econ 205, Microeconomics at Champlain College, Spring 2020, Semester A. The Virtual Tank Card is a prepaid fuel card that you can load at the pump, online, or on a convenient mobile app. The mobile app would also alert you when there is a price drop in your area, or when world events could have an impact on fuel prices. You can fill up the virtual tank at any time at today's price, and fill up your actual tank tomorrow at a local station with no markup. The virtual tank card would be considered a luxury item for which demand is very elastic based on price and/or income. The consumer pays an annual fee for the luxury of using the card, which has the potential benefit of taking advantage of the fluctuation of gasoline prices. The demand for gasoline itself, on the other hand, is inelastic because it is considered a necessity good, which is a type of good that is necessary for day-to-day functions, and consumers will continue to buy it regardless of price fluctuations. An obvious substitute for the virtual tank card would be a credit card that offers a reduction in price for gasoline purchases. For example, the Sunoco Rewards credit card offers 5 cents off each gallon of gas. While there is no annual fee to use the Sunoco card, it does carry an APR of 27.99%, which some consumers might find prohibitive. There are several substitutes for purchasing gasoline, such as carpooling and public transportation. A substitute for a gasoline-powered vehicle would be an alternative energy vehicle, such as an electric car. However, the infrastructure for charging these vehicles is still several years, if not decades, away. Because the virtual tank card is in essence a debit card, its utility would be the same as that of money, or more specifically the amount of money that is saved by using the discount card. The amount of satisfaction that a person gets from saving money decreases as the amount of money that a person already has increases. The marginal utility of gasoline decreases greatly depending on the amount of gas that a person already has. If a person's vehicle is running on empty, they might be willing to pay as much as $10 or more for a gallon of gas because they don't want to be stranded, have to abandon their vehicle and walk home. Once that person has 1 gallon of gas, they can travel another 30 miles before they need another gallon, so the utility of the second gallon will be much less. If your car has a 12-gallon tank, and you fill your tank about every 2 weeks, you consume approximately 312 gallons of gas annually. As of 6 February 2020, the average price per gallon of gasoline is $2.50. With the Sunoco card, you could expect to pay $218.32 interest on 312 gallons of gas. If the virtual tank card had an annual fee of $49.99, the annual utility for you would be $168.33. Fixed costs for this business would be office rental, cloud computing services, depreciation on equipment, insurance, legal fees, programming contracts, and salaries. Variable costs would be labor, materials, postage, utilities, and advertising. The inputs for the production of the physical cards would be the materials used to make the cards, the machinery on which the cards are made, and the number of workers needed to make the cards. This business will also require programming of the smartphone application, the website, and possibly even the gasoline pumps themselves. The inputs for this would be the programmers and the computers on which the programs operate, including cloud computing services and their associated costs. An exhaustive search of the Internet yielded no results regarding the total number of existing providers of prepaid fuel cards, or even credit-debit cards that offer fuel discounts. The most comprehensive list of filling station chains in North America that I can find is on Wikipedia, which lists 84 chains. For this project, let's assume that most of these offer credit cards with some sort of loyalty discount program. A 2018 survey by the Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta shows that 75.5% of consumers have at least one credit card in their wallets. The latest data from the U.S. Department of Transportation, Federal Highway Administration, states that as of 2017, there were 268.3 million registered privately owned motor vehicles in the United States. This translates to an average of 1.88 vehicles per household. We can infer from this data that there are approximately 107.8 million consumers that are likely to purchase gas using a credit, debit or prepaid card, and possibly 84 firms that provide credit cards that offer fuel discounts. The most relevant regulation affecting the virtual tank card would be the Prepaid Rule of 2016, which establishes consumer protections for prepaid accounts to make them safer to use. Because the virtual tank is a prepaid card specifically for fuel purchases, another relevant regulation would be the Clean Air Act. The Clean Air Act requirements for reformulated gasoline has resulted in higher per-gallon costs to consumers. Because demand for gasoline is inelastic, market surplus is fairly evenly divided between producers and consumers.